This week I came across an image that really bothered me. It showed a horse with their tail attached to a lead rope that was clipped to the bit, all to influence the canter lead and the bend. I had to actually zoom in to see if what I was seeing was actually what I was seeing. I shared it because it was a perfect example of us looking for something mechanical to influence a horse instead of understanding that education and nature combined could do the same job. And it all got me thinking about balance, and balance is obviously the topic that we are talking about this week, or I'm focusing on this week, and it all came from that one photo. I've been watching my own horses this week, and one thing that always strikes me is that nobody teaches a horse how to find their balance. They discover it. If you spend any time just watching horses, really watching them, you'll see it everywhere. Walking on uneven ground, climbing a bank, playing with another horse, even having a really good roll. And actually Parker here gave me a perfect reminder this week. He threw himself on the ground, rolled right over onto his back with his legs sticking up everywhere, looking completely ridiculous, then simply gathered himself together and stood back as though nothing had happened. Nobody taught him how to do that. Nobody positioned his feet. Nobody organised his body. He, like all horses, have spent their whole lives discovering balance. And I wonder if sometimes we get those two things muddled up. As humans, we're brilliant at trying to create the picture we want. We straighten the horse, support the shoulders, influence the body, and if that doesn't work, we look for another technique, another exercise, or another piece of equipment. And don't get me wrong, I understand why we all want to help our horses. We want them to succeed. We want them to feel comfortable when they're carrying us. We want them to have the best lives that we can provide. But I wonder if sometimes our idea of helping them can actually get in the way of them. Does it stop them discovering things for themselves? Perhaps we should be asking, have I provided the conditions that my horse can find balance for themselves? And I think that's why the photograph really bothered me. I think it was asking the wrong question. Instead of, what can I do to make my horse balanced? We should be asking the question, have I created the right environment that my horse can find balance for themselves? And those two for me are completely different questions. They're different perspectives. One depends on us, and the other allows the horse to learn. And if there's one thing that horses have taught me over the years, is that learning seems to stick so much better if it is something that they've discovered. That's something that they own. It belongs to them instead of me. And that's what horsemanship from nature has always been about for me. Not finding cleverer ways to influence the horse, but finding better ways to create conditions where the horse can succeed. I'd love to know what you have noticed in your own horse this week, or even in a moment in the past. Was there a moment that the horse discovered something for themselves and you realised, wow, I didn't get in their way? If you'd like to explore this topic a little further, I have written all about it in my Substack article, and it goes a little bit more deeper into the philosophy of balance. So until next time, keep noticing. Take care.